So here, welcome to this episode of MBA Abroad, and in this video I'm going to talk about if you're planning for your MBA from Canada, what are the top colleges in Canada, what you can keep in your list. So here, welcome to this episode, and in this video I'm going to talk about one of the most preferred destinations when it comes to abroad education, that is Canada, and it is called mini India, right? Because आपको बहुत सारी सरदार्स पंजाबीज मिल जाएंगे, तो काफ़ी अच्छी कंट्री है, राइट? अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ काफ़ी हैं एंड स्पेशली मेजॉरिटी ऑफ स्टे बैक ऑप्शंस हैं, राइट? तो कौन से कॉलेजेस हैं एमबीए के लिए जो आप कनाडा में देख सकते हैं, विच आर अमंग द टॉप एमबीए कॉलेजेस? सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड विद दिस एपिसोड. सो वी हैव सौदर स्कूल ऑफ बिजनेस, राइट, विच इज UBC Sauder School of Business in Vancouver, right? So this is among the list of top MBA colleges when it comes to Canada. Talking about the college, right, they offer MBA from UBA. Sauder is a 16-month full-time program, 16 months का MBA offer करता है. जो फीस है that is, जो उनकी करेंसी है वहाँ की 19,057 रुपीज़ है. You can get an average salary of $89,681 after completing the degree. So this is the fee structure. आप convert कर सकते हैं and जब आप यहाँ से complete करते हैं तो आपको कहीं ना कहीं $18,681 का सैलरी पैकेज ऑफर होता है. आप इसको मल्टीप्लाई बाय 80 करके कहीं ना कहीं देख सकते हैं. नाउ टॉकिंग अबाउट द एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया, इस कॉलेज के लिए 3 to 4 इयर्स की अंडर ग्रेजुएट डिग्री फ्रॉम रिकॉग्नाइज्ड इंस्टीट्यूशन, एक जीमैट का स्कोर विद मिनिमम 550 का मार्क्स होना चाहिए एंड उसके साथ साथ मिनिमम 2 साल का वर्क एक्सपीरियंस भी जो है वो रिक्वायर्ड रहेगा. Whenever you look for colleges abroad, I mean they quite give preference to the work experience. बहुत कम colleges हैं जो आपको top colleges में मिलेंगे, एक तरह से ना के बराबर जो without work experience कहीं ना कहीं MBA करा रहे हैं. So that is something what you need to understand, that if you're applying for college, especially for MBA abroad, work experience is something which is mandatory. So GMAT 550, bachelor's degree 3 or 4, and 2 years of work experience is required. Then class profile, if we talk about average age 24 to 43 years students, class size 110, average work experience 6 years, average GMAT score 660 and average CGPA 3.33. I think average GPA, not CGPA, GPA is 3.33. So that's about the first option what we discussed. The second we have is basically Queen's University, Kingston. Talking about the university offers MBA जो कि एक 1 year का प्रोग्राम है, मतलब 1 साल का MBA है. The fee for the international students is $102,100. You can multiply by 80 because might be there students who are watching from different countries also. So for them we kept it in dollars. That is the very easiest way. Then you can get an average salary of $1,20,852 after completing, including bonus after completing the degree from this university. Eligibility, 40 years of undergraduate degree is required, while in some cases 3-year degree is also considered valid. 2 years of work experience, IELTS, TOEFL, PTE, MELAB accepted as English proficiency test. Now talking about the class profile, average age 22 years, class size is 88, average work ex 4 years, average GMAT 650 and average GPA is 3.0, right? Moving to the next institution, which is Rotman School of Management, which is in Toronto. I mean all these beautiful campuses. Courses offered by Rotman is basically MBA, which is a 2-year full-time program, 2 साल का है. The fees for international students is $1,31,000, right? 120 Canadian dollars, right? You can get an average salary of $1,12,897 including bonus after completing the degree. Eligibility criteria, minimum अगर आप एक appropriate undergraduate degree की बात करें तो at least GPA of 3 in the final year, work experience of 2 years, TOEFL IBT score of overall 100 with minimum of 22 speaking and writing. IELTS में minimum 7 का band चाहिए with at least 6.5 in each component. So I mean though I am discussing about the top colleges when it comes to Canada, but still I mean with every single student's profile, with every single student's score in GMAT, IELTS or whatever the entrance examination you give, colleges जो हैं वो vary करते हैं. तो if you want to know the same, what you can do is you don't need to worry. There's a form in the description box go and quickly fill out and get all the possible details related to MBA abroad, right? So moving to the next is class profile. The average age is 28 years, class size 278, average work experience is 5 years, average GMAT 700, average GPA is 3.6. Now moving to the next institution, that is Ivy Business School, London. Talking about the college is basically they offer 1 year full-time program that the cost includes for international students is $148,320, which includes the living expenses and tuition fees. You can get an average salary of $1,17,000 including bonus after completing the degree. Eligibility, English proficiency test required if no experience in an English speaking environment, IELTS, TOEFL, and these exams are accepted. 2 years of minimum work experience, GMAT, GRE score is required, or valid LSAT score 160 plus. Class profile, if we talk about 28 years the average age, 161 is the class size, average work experience 5.5 years, GMAT 690, and average GPA is not in the list, right? Then we have HEC Montreal, Quebec, right? Talking about this HEC Montreal is, they offer 1 year ka full-time MBA, right? The tuition fees and other program 54,000 to, 54,000 until summer, 59,000 from fall 2022. Average salary $99,121, right? एलिजिबिलिटी अंडरग्रेजुएट चाहिए, जीमैट में 570 का स्कोर चाहिए और मिनिमम 3 साल का एक्सपीरियंस जो है वो रिक्वायर्ड है. तो आप देख रहे होंगे ऑन एन एवरेज 2 साल का एक्सपीरियंस रिक्वायर्ड है व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट द टॉप कॉलेजेस इन कनाडा फॉर एमबीए, एंड कुछ कॉलेजेस में 3 इयर्स, बट वहाँ पे जो सिलेक्शन है जो एवरेज एक्सपीरियंस वाले कैंडिडेट्स हैं इट्स लाइक 4 इयर्स, 5 इयर्स, 6 इयर्स. क्लास प्रोफाइल की बात करें 31 इयर्स का एवरेज एज है, क्लास साइज 40 है, 7 साल का एवरेज वर्क एक्सपीरियंस है, मतलब मेजॉरिटी ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स को इतने का एक्सपीरियंस है. एवरेज जीमैट जो है वो 625 का है. With this, moving to the next institution, that is Schulich School of Business, Toronto, Ontario, right? Talking about the MBA, इनका MBA 2 साल का है, right? 7 स्पेशलाइजेशन ऑफर करता है, एवरेज सैलरी $94,200 की है, 4 साल या 3 साल का कोर्स है, प्लस 1 years of work experience, right? अंडर ग्रेजुएट डिग्री accredited from renowned institution. 100 मिनिमम टॉफल में चाहिए with 23 मार्क्स इन ईच सब टेस्ट, एंड 7 में आइल्स में 7 होना चाहिए with 6.5 इन ईच सेक्शन इज रिक्वायर्ड. 2 साल का एक्सपीरियंस जो है वो रिक्वायर्ड है. क्लास प्रोफाइल, एवरेज एज 29 ईयर्स, क्लास साइज 328, 5 इयर्स का एक्सपीरियंस है, एवरेज जीमैट स्कोर 660 एंड एवरेज जीपीए 3.3. देन वी हैव यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ Windsor, which is in Ontario, right? Talking about this course, right? 1 year का full time program provide करता है with 4 semesters. Tuition fees अगर हम बात करें तो 1,000-1,200 के आसपास है. Eligibility की अगर हम बात करें, undergraduate degree, GMAT generally required है, but can be waived off sometimes. A minimum TOEFL exam with 100 and IELTS में 7 band जो है वो minimum required है. क्लास प्रोफाइल की बात करें 28 years age, एवरेज वर्क एक्सपीरियंस 3 to 5 years, एवरेज GMAT is 645 and average GPA is 2.8. Then we have Mac Masters University Ontario. Talking about the university, 20 months का full time program offer करते हैं. Then tuition fees international students के लिए $86,000 है. You can get an average salary of $74,593 after completing your MBA from here. Eligibility undergraduate, TOEFL में 100 minimum, 7 bands required है IELTS में, और maximum of 7 years of work experience जो है वो required है. Minimum I think might be 2-3 years का work experience required होगा. Class profile 27 years, average age है 145, class size है, average work experience 4 years, average GMAT 620 और average GPA is 3.0, right? Then moving to the next institution, that is Ryerson University, Toronto. Again, I mean, we are discussing so many colleges and universities when it comes to Canada, and few required work experience, few required certain score in GMAT and TOEFL. But let's say, if you don't have work experience, you wanted to go for your masters or your MBA to abroad, then in that case, there's a profile analysis form in the description box. You can fill it out and get all your queries related to this same. So talking about this, if we talk about MBA from Ryerson, Ted Rogers is a 12-month program. The approximately tuition fees for international students is $47,000. The extensive curriculum includes project, case studies, lectures, based teaching and much more. Eligibility 4 साल का undergraduate, right from a business background is required, TOEFL 100. 2 साल का minimum professional work experience required है. Class profile, average 30 years, class size 112, average work experience 7 years, average GMAT 640 and average GPA is 3.0. And then we have University of Alberta, right, which is in Alberta. The course is basically 20 months का full time duration है. Total program fees international students के लिए 60,000 है. You can get an average salary of $79,000 after completing the degree. Eligibility, a recognized undergraduate degree is required. TOEFL score 100, IELTS में 7 is required. एंड एक मिनिमम स्कोर 550 का GMAT में जो है वो रिक्वायर्ड है. क्लास प्रोफाइल 29.3 इयर्स का एवरेज एज, क्लास साइज 48, एवरेज वर्क एक्सपीरियंस 6 इयर्स एंड एवरेज GPA 3.35. Then we have University of Calgary which is in Alberta, right? MBA from Calgary 2 साल का प्रोग्राम है. Approximately total program fees जो international students के लिए that is 58,174. एवरेज सैलरी 85,000 है. एलिजिबिलिटी 4 साल का अंडर ग्रेजुएट, टॉफल में 97, आइल्स में 7 रिक्वायर्ड है और 2 साल का मिनिमम वर्क एक्सपीरियंस कहीं ना कहीं रिक्वायर्ड है. क्लास प्रोफाइल में बात करें 27 साल, एवरेज एज, एवरेज वर्क एक्सपीरियंस 4.5, एवरेज GMAT 630, एवरेज GPA 3.3. So that's all about this episode. I hope you liked it. Do share it with your friends, and for more such video like this, do not forget to keep watching.
I hope you like this video. For more such videos, keep watching our channel
and do not forget to like, share and subscribe.